welcome to class 1.1. If you haven't seen 1.0, you might want to watch that first and do that one first. For today's class, I invite you to let your connection to the floor, whatever it is that is connecting, sits, bones, feet, hands will be some of the common characters. Let that connection give more relevance to the rest of you that isn't directly connected, so that you experience the whole contents of your body more richly by virtue of tapping into the thing that's connecting you to the floor. So when we're using our hands, you can use your hands like you will, once we stand, use your feet. When you're using your sits bones, again, like when we're sitting, also kind of like a proxy for the feet, but informing in a different way. So isn't that fun? That's one thing, connection to the floor. Second thing is I invite you to let both the passivity of your body and the activity be things that shape the architecture and the trajectories and also the quality. Yes. Okay. So, you already know the first part. We would have finished from our right side, our twisted prance. We'd reach the left fingertips up and over and draw then the left elbow through as we find our way back to the X. We're in a 12, of course. 10, 11, 12. From here, we reach the right fingertips from the right toes, turning the whole body into a bow and arrow. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to keep the right butt, right hip on the floor so that this is a stretch through the side body rather than a stretch through the back body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There the side stretch became a back stretch. 10, 11, 12. We continue to bring the leg through and the arm through so that the hand finds its place by the hip, and the right foot is going to step onto the wall. Folks, if you're not in a small space, go dance this by the wall. 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3. From here, we're going to push against the wall, and our focus is going to be the first thing to go, followed by the fingertips and the rest of you. 10, 11, 12. Unfolding so that we're stretching through the whole front of the hand, inside of the forearm, front of the body, ta-da, 10, 11, 12. From here, we soften the front of the body. The right hand, right palm finds the left elbow. And the two palms slide past each other, and their traction allows the rest of your body to gather and expand back into an X, facing the other direction. 10, 11, 12. Then we're going to finish it like a sandwich, just like we began. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. From here, the left hand, the back of the left hand slides along the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It takes off. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. To open, again, all of our front. This hand is just going to get dragged along the floor. 10, 11, 12. From here, the left elbow becomes the leader of the pack. 1, 2, 3, swirling. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. To park our left elbow in front of the right elbow. If it doesn't quite get there, no worries. Work with whatever range of motion you've got. It's the thought that counts. 10, 11, 12. Right arm escapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 10, 11, 12, we're going to start to soften. to bring the left foot in contact with the floor, and we are lying kind of on our right hip. Left foot pushes into the floor, 1, 2, 3, to float the pelvis, to change weight over to the right foot, to land us back on the left hip now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's just a float. We don't want to push the pelvis up too high, otherwise it'll become a big back movement rather than big glute movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we finish this off with a swipe of the arm, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ready to go on the left. Let's do it again on the left. Bow and arrow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, turns us onto our side. We step onto the wall, 1, 2, 3, focus goes, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, big stretch through the front. Now the bow and arrow is happening through our front body, 10, 11, 12. We soften the front, 1, 2, 3, left hand finds right elbow, 4, 5, 6, they pass, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we finish like we started, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Back of the right hand swipes along the floor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that drags the left palm along the floor, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right elbow leads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The left forearm escapes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We curl in 1, 2, 3, right foot into the floor to float the pelvis, changing over to the left foot to the right pelvis, and then we swipe to undo, back to where we began. So let's do that right and left.
Lying in the X position, ready to reach the right fingertips and the right toes over towards the left hemisphere of you. Here we go, 12 counts for nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Stretching right body, stretching left body, stretching right body, and curving, softening the front. Plant the foot on the wall, send the focus, reach the left fingertips, big stretch through the front body. Soften, find the left elbow with the right palm, and back to the X. Stretch the left body, stretch the right body, stretch the left body to curve. Back of the left hand paints along the floor, one long stripe up into the air to stretch through the chest. Swirl the left elbow to park it inside the right. Escape the right forearm to a big shrimp on the floor. Soften the front, plant the left foot, float the pelvis, swipe the right arm, left side, stretch the left body, stretch the right body, stretch the left body to curve to the front. Plant the left foot, send the focus up and back, reaching the right fingertips, stretching through the front body. Soften the front body, find the right elbow with the left palm, and back to the X. Stretch the right body, stretch the left body, stretch the right body to curve. Paint with the back of the right hand, opening to a big front chest stretch. Swirl the right elbow to park it inside the left elbow. Escape the left forearm to the big shrimp on the floor. Soften the front, float the pelvis, swipe the left arm. Back to the X.
So let's do the version we did last class. To the right on 12, to the left everything on 12, and then to the right on 6, and then the left everything on 6. And then we'll go into this new stuff with the bow and arrow, to the right, blah, 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 and then to the left, whole shebang to finish.
Lying on the floor in the X position, ready to initiate movement with your right fingertips and your focus in the left direction. 12 counts for nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fingertips leading with the focus. Pelvis and legs are passive. Unfold. Left fingertips lead. To coil in, uncoil. Right fingertips lead, coiling in and continuing through up the mountain. Reversing down the mountain, back to the floor, paint with the big left palm, high arc. Unfold to the twisted prance. Lead from the right sequence through the spine, deep belly. Folding over. Find the floor with your lower back, middle back, upper back, to the twisted prance. Again, roll back up sequentially off the floor to fold. Fingertips meet behind. Use the sequence of the rotation of the arms. Unroll back to the twisted prance. Lead with the left fingertips up and over, then the left elbow through back to the X. Left fingertips lead, coiling in on 12. Uncoil. Right fingertips lead. Uncoil. Left fingertips lead, coiling in, continuing up and around the mountain. Back down the mountain to lie in the X, paint with the right wide palm, high arc. Unfold to twisted prance. Leading with the left cheek in the focus, rolling sequentially up to fold over crossed legs. Roll sequentially back, down to the floor, to the twisted prance. And sequentially roll back up, enjoying the slowness of this sequence. Right fingertips lead up and over, right elbow leads us back to the X. On 6, double time. Uncoil. Over to the left with the left fingers. Uncoil. Lead with the right fingers up the mountain, back down the mountain, paint with the palm. Unfold to the twisted prance, rolling up. Fingertips meet. Unroll back to the twisted prance. Rolling up. Rolling back down. Left fingertips up and over. Left elbow back to the X. Left fingertips over to coil. Uncoil. Right fingertips over. Uncoil. Left fingertips lead you to coil in and up and around the mountain. Back to the floor, paint with the right palm, twisted prance, peeling off the floor, rolling back to the twisted prance, peeling off the floor, rolling back to the twisted prance, right fingertips lead up and over, right elbow back to the X. Stretching right body, stretching left body, stretching right body, and curving, softening the front. Plant the foot on the wall, send the focus, reach the left fingertips, big stretch through the front body. Soften, find the left elbow with the right palm, and back to the X. Stretch the left body, stretch the right body, stretch the left body to curve. Back of the left hand paints along the floor, one long stripe up into the air to stretch through the chest. Swirl the left elbow to park it inside the right. Escape the right forearm to a big shrimp on the floor. Soften the front, plant the left foot, float the pelvis. Swipe the right arm, left side. Stretch the left body, stretch the right body, stretch the left body to curve to the front. Plant the left foot, send the focus up and back, reaching the right fingertips, stretching through the front body. Soften the front body, find the right elbow with the left palm, and back to the X. Stretch the right body, stretch the left body, stretch the right body to curve. Paint with the back of the right hand, opening to a big big front chest stretch, swirl the right elbow to park it inside the left elbow. Escape the left forearm to the big shrimp on the floor, soften the front, float the pelvis, swipe the left arm, back to the X.
Okay, now we have a new part for our sequence in 5. We will have just finished from our reach, our sequence through, so we'll finish with one arm long to our side. Everything to date has happened in chunks of 8 5s. We're going to go wild now and do this in a chunk of 12 5s. We begin changing the facing of the palm by changing the facing of the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to lead from the chest over 2, 2, 3, head will spill, 4, 5. Before the arm can land, and we're going to sustain a little loft in that left elbow. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to get really voluminous in through our back ribs. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the volume of our hands will catch us and prevent us from falling completely. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, the right side of my torso, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, will propel itself forward, twisting my torso, twisting my pelvis, or twisting my torso away from my pelvis, reaching my knee from my toes and my elbow from my fingers. So unlike Graham class, for those of my Marymount dancers, shout out, this isn't moving from your pelvis out, this is moving from our ribs out. So the pelvis is the passenger, not the driver here. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, we change the facing of the hand by changing the facing of the chest. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, lofty elbow as we draw the fingertips along the floor. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. We send the sits bones into the floor to send the chest to the sky. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4, 5 is now kind of the emphasis. 4, 5. 7, 2, 3. We fall onto the right arm. 7, 2, 3. 4, 5. We push ourselves away from the floor. Here's sort of hand acting as foot, almost like we're jumping off from our hand. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 2, 3. And in this moment, that's about to become our new front. It's what was formerly our back. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to have our body facing kind of ouvert so that we're open to the front. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to step through. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that we stretch out on 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. This foot's flexed, just so that it's nice and strong, and I'm on the outer blade of my left foot. And you can go right to the demi point of your back leg. 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to start to soften from our gut. 4, 5, which will then feed the left leg through. 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. On 10, we're going to take the right back of the hand and the left front of the hand and swipe them away from each other to then land them like so. And we're going to use the floor to then turn the rest of our body into our tail. And I'm going to keep a gentle flex of my back right foot just in case I hit this wall. It wants to be strong but resilient. This is like 11, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the back foot can lick like a tongue. 11, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to again use the floor to 12, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's it. Let's do the left. So we will have finished with our right arm out to the side. We open the palm of the chest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sternum arcs, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Volume through the back body, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left ribs lead, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change the facing of the palm in the chest, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trace the fingers along the floor, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. And here we have our ouvert alignment. That's the front. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. We've been here before, just on the other side. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 2, 3. Let's think 4, 5. 11, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, that's a wall. 4, 5. 12, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try that on the right. We're just going to start from here. And then on the left, 12, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just going to cheat and we're going to send out that arm. Just so we have a time to practice these new sequences, parts of sequences, before we put everything together.
Sitting tall, wide through the back of the shoulders, wide through the front of the shoulders. Palms of the feet together. We go 2 5s for nothing. 1. Extending the left arm wide. Sternum and palm change to the sky. Sternum leads us around. Billow through the back. Lead with the right ribs. Tilt up and over. Circle the right fingertips. Up and over with the chest. Push the floor away with your right hand. Send the pelvis, reach the left leg through. Brush the floor. Plant the palms. Brush the back tail leg. Other side. Shift the sternum. Lead with the sternum, paint with the arm. Billow through the back. Lead with the left ribs, stretching elbow to fingertips. Tilt up and over. Circle the left fingertips. Circle the chest up and over. Push the floor away with your left hand. Send the pelvis, reach the right leg through. Swipe the floor. Plant the palms. Swipe the left leg to return where we started.
Okay, let's start like we did last class with the arms twice on 4, 4 times on 2, and then we'll do the sequential sequence through the scapula. Once to the right, once to the left, and then let's do to the right and right away go into our new part. And then we'll find ourselves facing this away. We'll do now to the left with the scapula, to the right with the scapula, to the left with the scapula, finishing here to then do the whole new sequence to the left, which will finish us here. And then let's continue again with our improvisation. Although today, rather than exploring the planes, the vertical and horizontal planes in space, let's now explore the curves and the spirals, knowing that each, can't quite see this wall, can you? But each curve has, what do you call it from geometry? Tangent? So all these planes in space can also serve as tangents to the curves that we're now making. Yes. standing sequence in 4. And because it had multiple parts to it, and a few complexities last time, we're going to do all these together, and then we're just going to add a little bit more. So I'm going to teach you the little bit more that we're going to add. All right, so we will have just finished our lunge, pivot lunge, sternum reaches on 15, 2, 3, 4, ram horns on 16, 2. My left elbow wants to meet my right knee, but it won't. 16, 2, a 3, a 4. And then my right elbow wants to meet my left knee, and it might. 16, 2, a 3, a 4. And by virtue of that reach, it will take my shoulder girdle and change its orientation from horizontal to vertical. A 3, a 4. I'm falling to 3. As I'm falling and turning, my left arm will interrupt, swing underneath like a lifesaver. 15, 2, 3, 4. To lunge me out towards the window. 15, 2, 3, 4. It's going to swing back like a pendulum. 16, 2, 3, 4. To bring my left arm up to vertical and my right hand on my chest. 15, 16, maybe we're at like 17, 2, 3, 4. My chest lowers, my left elbow lowers, and then my left fingertips alight, like flames of a candle, to bring me up to my standing leg. And you can keep these toes on the floor, or if you're really up on the top of your turnout, as Larry Rhodes would say, you won't need this foot on the floor. That thigh and that shin will just be floating. Then the head and the left fingertips will cascade over to land your right foot in first. Shumpa! To swing your right forearm around once. And twice the second time will release your right leg. And as you're falling, you're going to leave your left arm behind a little bit. So that your left arm and your left toes are ready to reach around. So this Ferris wheel, the Ferris wheel of the left fingertips goes this way. The Ferris wheel of the left toes goes that way. Left toes will then place themselves, that foot, in parallel. Cha, sha, sha, sha. A 7, 8. So that we're ready to do the left side again. So again. 15, 2, 3, 4. 16, 2, a 3, a 4. 17, 2, 3, 4. 18, 2, 3, 4, 19, 2, 3, 4, 20, 2, 3, 4, 21, 3, 4, 22, 3, 4, 23, 24, 3, 4. Or you could count 17 through 24 as 1 to 8. So we're just adding another 8. Let's practice that on the left. So we would have just finished our up and over, 15, 2, 3, 4, 16, 2, elbow to knee, elbow actually to knee, 3, 4. To send us around, swing the arm, it back swings. To bring up, to find our vertical, to lower, to float, to then, you cannot see me, to then cascade over, forearm winds again to release the left foot. As we fall, we leave the right arm behind, double Ferris wheel to parallel, 3, 4. Let's just try that. Let's try that new part with music. Right side and then left side. Let's try that new part on the right with music, starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, a 3, a 4, because we've got 4 4s for introduction.
Starting in our lunge on our right, and we'll pick it up with our attitude reaching sternum on 15. 14. Imaginary 15. Ram horns, left elbow, right elbow. Spinning, lifesaver, pendulum left arm. Reaching the left fingertips. Heavy elbow, a light. Spilling left fingertips. Leading with the right forearm. Again, right forearm shifts our weight up and over. Double Ferris wheel, swing forward, swing back.
Great, let's try that on the left. Lunging on the left. Ready to reach the sternum in our spiral. 2.
Reach the sternum. Ram horns, right elbow, left elbow, 2, land and turn us. Send the right arm, pendulum right arm, reaching the right fingertips, heavy right elbow. A light on the right standing leg, spilling right fingertips over to the left. Left forearm leads and around. Around a second time, up and over to shift. Double Ferris wheel, swing forward, swing back.
Excellent. Let's be wild things now and try the whole series. So we have 2 pliés plain, 2 pliés with the arms, 1 series, I lied twice, shoom, 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 ha ha ha. And then we have our first complexity with the spiral. Ta-da-da-ta, to releve, ta-da-da-ta, to releve, open. You can plie here if you like. Up and over. Sideways, sha-sha, sha-sha. Same thing on the left. And then we'll do the third complexity with the prance. So we will come to the prance, ta-da-da-ta, ta-da-da-ta, ta to the lunge, ta-ta-da-ta. If you like to turn, you can turn. 3 of 4, sha, up and over, sha, 15, 16, and then into our new dance. And then we'll do that third complexity into new dance on the left.
Standing in parallel, feet are hips width apart. I'll count us in, 4 counts for nothing. 4, 2, a 3, a 4. Plie. Stretch for 4. Descend. Ascend. Elbows draw back. Press the palms forward. Soften the front body. Draw the elbows behind you. Press the palms forward. Draw the elbows behind you. Stretch the palms forward, curving. Sky. Widen the elbows, circle the fingertips. Swing arms, Stretch the palms forward. Chest brings up the arms in the focus. Widen the elbows. Reach the left elbow forward, right elbow back. Brush the front back wall with the backs of the hands. Brush the front back wall with the fingertips. Again, descending arms, ascending arms. Open the chest and the focus to the sky. Ram horns up and over. Head to the left. Swing and swing. Other side. Stretching palms forward. Chest and focus to the sky. Widen the elbows. Right elbow forward. Brush the backs of the hands. Brush the fingertips. Brush the backs of the hands. Brush with the fingertips. Open the chest and focus to the sky in the spiral. Ram horns up and over. Open the head to the right and swing. Yay. Reach the palms. Chest and focus to the sky. Widen the elbows. Twist. Plie, switch the spiral. Prance the left. Descend into the plie. Twist in the other direction, prancing the right. Open the chest and the focus of the sky to lunge land. Ram horns, turn to the left. Swing the arms, swing the arms. Lunging the right leg back, up and over. Into the other lunge. Chest and focus, spiraling up and around. Ram horn, left elbow, right elbow. Spinning. Lifesaver. Pendulum left arm. Reaching the left fingertips. Heavy elbow. A light. Spilling the left fingertips. Leading with the right forearm. Again, right forearm shifts our weight up and over. Double Ferris wheel, swing forward, swing back. Repeat to the left. Chest and focus to the sky. Widen the elbows. Spiral, right elbow forward, prancing the left. Plie, spiral and prance in the other direction. Descending into the plie to spiral and prance in the other direction. Open the chest and the focus to the sky. Lunge land, ram horns up and over. Turning to the right. Left leg back, up and over. Opposite lunge. Reaching the chest around. Ram horn, right elbow, left elbow, two, land and turn us. Send the right arm. Pendulum right arm. Reaching the right fingertips. Heavy right elbow. A light on the right standing leg. Spilling right fingertips over to the left. Left forearm leads and around. Around a second time. Up and over to shift. Double Ferris wheel, swing forward, swing back. Okay, this tandu already has a lot going on. So we're going to let it do its thing exactly as we did last class. Adding something with torso and a little challenge for the standing leg. So, let's briefly go over. We play a 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3, land the foot, land on two long legs. So we can plie 2, a 3, a prance the foot, land the foot, and land 2, 3. Then we have plie with the tandu. Out, in 2, 3, in. Out, 2, 3, out. In, 2, 3, in. So there's only a plie on one. Then we prance 1, 2, 3, taking the tree arms, because they're informative, to stretch 1, 2, 3. We rotate on that standing leg, 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3, back to parallel. 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. Land in the lunge, 1, a widen the left knee, 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. To then take our tandus, front, front, side, side, back, back, side, side. So from our 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3, 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. We reach the right 1, 1, 2, 3, land. Stretch the standing leg, lower. Rond around, coming in with the leg rondejaming opposite from
the rond of the arms. 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. We're not going to stop there. As we plie on both legs, the arms are going to drift past center to the left hemisphere of us. So 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. But my pelvis is still facing front. 1, 2, 3. I draw my left leg all the way up to passe. She's going front. Arms are already to the diagonal. 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. I rotate out. 1, a 2, a 3. I open my palms and I touch my toe to the floor. So that gives me my leg information, which gives my pelvis information, which allows my sits bones to still be even. Ha! As I'm arching away, I come back up to that standing leg. Again, even sits bones, feel the fold, to open to the side. And we can open the arms so that I really feel like I'm hanging from my left fingertips. Again, that leg is just peeking the floor to come back up. And my head was really hanging there, by the way. To peek at the back and curve, to come to stand. From here I grand plie, leading with my elbows and then leading with my elbows. Into the grand plie, they cause a slice from the outer blade of the arm. Coming out of the grand plie, my arms take a little like shh gesture. Ta-da-ta. I come up to releve with these arms that we had in our first sitting exercise. And then I push off my left toes so that I have this moment of floating to come back to parallel. To little swing rebound to stand. No, let's swing rebound to stand. Just feels more complete. So we had tun 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 ta, tun 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 ta, ta 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 ta, ta da ta da ta da ta da ta. I draw up 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2. 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. Wild. But you know, it's good that it's fast. It's a little easier for the balance. Let's try that on the left. So we would have just finished our ta da ta da ta da ta da ta. Left leg go forward, ta 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 da ta ta da ta da ta da ta da ta ta da ta da ta da ta da ta. 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. 1, a 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. Elbows 2, a 3, a 1, 2, 3. Elbows with the palms out, 1, 2, 3. Palms up, 2, 3. Push off the foot. Swing, circle, ready to start on the other side. Let's just do this. All the way through on the right, all the way through on the left. And I'll be narrating.
Standing in parallel, feet are hips width apart or close together as you wish. Preparing the arms if you would like them to the tree shape or the V shape, or you can just keep your shoulders wide and let your arms hang. If you're preparing them, prepare them on the 4th 9. We'll have 4 9s for nothing, taking it from the music. 1, 2, 3, 4, a 2, a 3, a here we go. Plie through the foot, stretch, land and land. Plie through the foot, stretch, land and land. Tendu out, plie with the tendu. Rond de jambe lunge, plie and stretch to gather. Tendu out, in and in. Left leg out, in and in. To the side, fingertips leading out, fingertips leading back down. Out and out, in and in. Arabesque right leg to the back, in and in. Left leg, arms are reaching, arms are unfolding. Side and side, in and in. Out, in and in. Gladiola lunge, stretch and plie. Round to lunge, draw the right leg around, keep the torso going, rotate the legs. Tendu arch, vertical, tendu side, vertical, tendu back, with the curve standing, grand plie, ungrand plie. Releve, palms are open, swing, open the arms, left leg, land and land, right prance and plie out, in and in, tendu out, in and into plie, tendu right leg out, in and into plie, prance rotate, unrotate plie with a tendu, rond de jambe lunge, plie and stretch to gather, tendu out, in and into plie, out and out, in and into plie, left leg to the side, in and in, right leg to the side, in and in, back two, in and in, right to the back, in and in, left to the side, right to the side, gladiola arms to lunge, stretch, plie, rond de jambe the left leg to the lunge, rond de jambe around, spiral through center, spiral the chest, rotate the legs, tendu the arch, tendu side, side bend, tendu back with the curve, standing, grand plie, ungrand plie, releve, palms are out, up and over, swing, up and over, open the arms. We'll have 4 9s for nothing, taking it from the music. 1, 2,